9 News, WAOW. Here's what's happening right now.
Tonight at 10, the remains of a woman missing for 4 years finally found, where she was located, and what law enforcement officials hope the discovery does for the family. Plus, the man found guilty in the fatal beating of a Stevens Point man finds out how long he'll spend behind bars. More on his sentencing.
And we're continuing to track snow showers across the area. We'll let you know how much is headed our way and how long it'll stick around.
And an area nonprofit advocating for mental health set to get a big boost starting this Giving Tuesday. Who was selected for a fundraising campaign and how you can pitch in. Your News at 10 starts right now.
We've got you covered. This is 9 News at 10.
Well, after 4 years, the remains of Cassandra Aon have been found. Thanks for joining us. I'm Adam Rasmussen. That announcement came late this afternoon from the Wisconsin Department of Justice. Aon was last seen in Unity in October of 2020. Her remains were found on private property near County Highway P and Abe Lincoln Road in the town of Brighton in Marathon County. Jesus Contreras Perez was convicted in her murder and sentenced to life back in 2022. In a statement made today, the Clark County District Attorney said even though justice had been done on Cassandra's behalf, they never stopped looking. She went on to say, quote, "We hope the discovery of her remains lends a sense of closure and finality to her family and everyone who misses and mourns her," end quote. A Wausau area man will serve 20 years behind bars for his role in the beating death of a Stevens Point man last winter. 20-year-old Arnold Sangster was sentenced on Tuesday morning in Portage County Court. The sentence also includes 5 years of extended supervision and will require Sangster to pay the victim's funeral expenses. Sangster and 2 other men were arrested after Donald Mitchell Jr. was found beaten in a parking lot last March. The 2 other defendants will likely be tried in front of juries next year. 4 people were injured in a Wood County crash yesterday afternoon. It happened just before 4 in the township of Rudolph. The Sheriff's Department says a truck failed to stop for the right-of-way and hit an SUV in the intersection of County Highways S and C. Both of those vehicles ended up in the ditch. The driver of the truck was treated for minor injuries. The driver of the SUV and the 2 juvenile passengers were taken to the hospital, all of them in critical condition. That crash still under investigation. Let's check in now with meteorologist Jackson Garlock. Jackson, saw a little bit of snow moving into the area this evening.
Yeah, tracking a few flakes and flurries across the area. The heaviest snow being up in the Northwoods right now, where we're seeing a light accumulation across the area. Here's a look at our clouds and radar view. You can see mostly cloudy skies continue. Some pretty consistent snowfall, much lighter towards Wausau and further south. As we zoom in, you can see most of that snow is going to be north of Marathon County, but still seeing a line of snow showers throughout parts of Taylor, Marathon, over into Wapaka and Waushara counties. Shawano also seeing some light snowfall. Up in the Northwoods, though, is where we're seeing the heaviest snowfall at this time. A couple of inches likely outside tonight. You can see still the heaviest snow up to the far northwest, which will be moving through the Northwoods over the next few hours. Here's a look outside. This is our Blaines Farm and Fleet camera in Rhinelander. You can see some snow-covered roadways there, so a bit slick outside tonight. Make sure you're traveling carefully if you are going to be out on the roads. 22 degrees, the current temperature. Our snow potential looking at up to about 2 inches for the Northwoods, a little bit less from Rhinelander and further south. Overnight forecast down to 24. Now we have some chilly air shaping up and a little bit more snow. We'll let you know when, coming up in just a bit.
Looking and feeling like December. Thanks, Jackson. New at 10, an area nonprofit hopes to get a big boost this December, and they're asking you to pitch in. The Giving Tuesdays Foundation works with CoVantage locations to support nonprofits with a fundraiser. This year, they picked NAMI, Wood, and Portage counties. Between now and December 17th, donations can be made at any CoVantage branch. And Giving Tuesdays will match every donation, dollar for dollar. NAMI officials say they're grateful to have been chosen.
Everything we offer is free. And without the donations of people that care about mental health and care about supporting their communities that way, we can't do what we do.
She says NAMI's goal is to raise $15,000. In addition to in-person donations, CoVantage customers can also give back using their online banking. Also new at 10, and out of the concern in the skies outside of New York City tonight, the drone mystery over New Jersey seen flying near President-elect Trump's Bedminster golf course and near a military base. The FAA is now taking action. Here's ABC's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight in central New Jersey, a mystery in the sky.
What the heck?
The FBI is now investigating multiple sightings of swarms of drones hovering menacingly overhead, night after night, for the last several weeks.
I can see 3 drones just in this view. There is another one over here, and another one back here.
The drones have been described as larger than what a hobbyist might fly.
They made kind of a low hum, similar to what you would expect from a plane, a smaller plane.
Some of the drones have been spotted close to a military installation and President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Club, where he frequently stays. Tonight, the FAA says at the request of federal security partners, it is prohibiting drone flights over Picatinny Arsenal Military Base and Trump's golf course.
From the Hindenburg to War of the Worlds, New Jersey has seen its share of aerial intrigue. The authorities acknowledge the concern the public may have about the drones, but say there's no immediate danger. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
A barn in western New York collapsed Monday morning due to the heavy snowfall they received. That collapse entrapped 100 cows and killed 5 of them. Luckily, several agencies of volunteer fire departments and rescue teams responded, rescuing dozens of animals. But emergency crews had trouble with the deep snow accumulation. One firefighter was injured during the recovery, and now they're prompting leaders there to remind farmers to clear off the snow if they can from their barns. More deer were killed during this year's Wisconsin gun deer season than last year, with our region seeing the most increase. Central Wisconsin is in the central farmland and forest zone. In our region, which includes 35 counties throughout western and central Wisconsin, more than 100,000 deer were killed. That's over 9% increases from last year. Statewide, the harvest was up 5.2%. Liver cancer is the 6th most common cancer and the 3rd leading cause of cancer death worldwide. But researchers at University of Michigan have developed a non-invasive technology to help treat it. It's called histotripsy. It targets tumors using ultrasound waves. In its latest clinical trial treating liver tumors, it reported a 95% success rate. The lead investigator of the trial says the unique treatment has great potential for patients, but it might not be for every case of liver cancer.
I think one of the biggest advantages of histotripsy is that it's non-invasive. So you have no needle poke, you have no incision. It's also non-radiation and non-thermal. One of the limitations, however, of histotripsy is that the device is quite large, so sometimes it's hard to target tumors in certain locations.
While histotripsy is currently only FDA approved to treat liver cancer, a kidney cancer trial is on the horizon, along with potential future applications for treatments in the brain. If you live in the Marshfield area and are looking to make extra cash, the Marshfield Clinic needs volunteers for one of its studies. Officials say researchers want to learn more about the germs that cause the cold and the stomach flu. Right now, they're enrolling people of all ages for up to 2 years. Volunteers will fill out weekly surveys and submit some samples. Participants may receive up to $378, depending how long they're in that study. For more info, reach out to the Marshfield Clinic or visit the website, which is listed right there on your screen. Republicans in the state legislature are promising to appeal yesterday's Dane County Court decision to overturn parts of Act 10. J.T. Seskowski has you covered on if labor leaders are prepared to take the fight all the way to the state Supreme Court.
Leaders of the labor organizations who brought this lawsuit challenging Act 10 tell me that they understood from the jump that they may have to appeal or fight appeals all the way up to the state Supreme Court. And they are prepared to do so in order to fight for what they see as their right to organize.
Promises of appeals came quickly from the Republican legislative leaders like State Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu, who says in a statement, despite Act 10 being upheld repeatedly by state and federal courts, an activist Dane County judge decided to issue a ruling suddenly deciding Wisconsin's law is unconstitutional. We will appeal this decision immediately. Peggy Wirtz-Olson is president of the Wisconsin Education Association Council, a state teachers union. She says her union is ready for appeals, even if they go to the state Supreme Court.
We recognize that this is a long legal battle, and we have been prepared from the start to do what it takes. I know that as the president of the state teachers, we will not rest until we have our rights to free full and fair collective bargaining restored in Wisconsin.
The state Supreme Court currently has a liberal majority, but that could change in this spring's general election. Kim Kohlhaas is president of the state's other major teachers union, AFT Wisconsin. She says her organization plans to be involved in the Supreme Court contest, but no more than any other election.
And that includes making sure that we have justices on the courts that's going to uphold the Constitution.
In Madison, I'm JT Siskowski.
More than $11,000 will go to help veterans, and it's all thanks to an ATV raffle. The High Ground's annual ATV raffle draw took place on Veterans Day. This is Ken Bell of Humbird, who won a brand new ATV in that drawing. In all, $11,740 was raised. The money will go toward helping the High Ground's mission of honoring veterans and educating people on the sacrifices they made. Northwoods hockey fans have something to look forward to this winter. Let's Minocqua says the American Pond Hockey Tournament returns for 2 weekends at the Aqua Bowl. The Invitational on February 7th and 8th features teams from around the world. The following weekend includes casual competition for local and visiting players. Proceeds support the Minocqua Fire Department and Lakeland Hawks Ice Arena. Organizers say the weekend also features food and drinks, entertainment, and even a sauna. Up next, a close and deadly call between a semi-truck and a freight train. The shocking crash that was all caught on camera. Plus, chaos unfolding in South Korea after the president declared martial law. The calls for him to resign amid growing political tension.
And we're still tracking snowfall across north central Wisconsin. We'll let you know how long it's going to stick around and if any more snow is headed our way this week. That's coming up.
What I love about serving my country is putting this uniform on every single day. While I'm away fighting for my country, my family is left behind to fight loneliness, school and job changes, and tight budgets.
For over 160 years, the Armed Services YMCA has made it our duty to protect our service members and their families who have already sacrificed so much. Their duty is to our country. Our duty is to make sure no military family is left behind. Learn more at asymca.org.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford Crew.
Welcome to our full lineup of Ford SUVs. The all-electric Mustang Mach-E, Expedition, and Explorer. And when you have available Ford Blue Cruise enabled, you can take your hands off the wheel when you're on a highway and just cruise. And the hats are fun.
The hats are fun.
Choose FlexBuy on Escape and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy and $1,000 holiday bonus cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
You want to give something they will really love. This year, they deserve something from Paul Gross Jewelers. Make this season merry and bright with a gift from Paul Gross Jewelers. Paul Gross Jewelers, downtown Wisconsin Rapids.
Was the week before Christmas, and all through our home, lights were a-twinkling, and then bam, a fuse had blown. I ran to the box and smelled quite an odor. The air all around me felt quite a bit colder. Then, stressed to the max, I had to find the way. I got on the phone and called PGA. They were there and answered the phone, and that same night, they came right to my home. Big enough to depend on, small enough to care, PGA fixed it all, and with time to spare. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year.
I didn't know it, but my leg and back pain was coming from my feet. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet Store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Well, let's take a look at the scene this morning.
See your weather from a bird's eye view from the CoVantage Credit Union Weather Cam. You step into cash at CoVantage Credit Union.
Hello to all of you in Madison, La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Wausau as we take a live look over the state as our Tuesday is coming to an end. You know, the big story tomorrow is, of course, going to be the strong wind across Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Taylor.
And I'm Amber Noggle. Police say a truck driver narrowly escaped getting hit by a train in Erie, Pennsylvania. It was all caught on video.
The driver was delivering milk when he got caught in snow on a railroad track as a train was approaching. The driver was able to get out of the cab just in time. Take a look.
Holy hell. Wow.
Yikes. A large part of the country there, as you see, is dealing with the storm, with the snow. The driver in this case was not hurt, but Erie police, they are investigating this. Well, a large part of the country is experiencing frigid cold temperatures, and in parts of the Great Lakes, more than 5 feet of snow has fallen over the last few days. Interstates piled up after multiple accidents involving nearly 20 vehicles. From Michigan to New York, millions of Americans remain under snow alerts. The National Weather Service says it's not over just yet, with even more snow expected. Well, turning our attention to the chaos unfolding in South Korea, where almost 30,000 U.S. troops are stationed, the democratically elected president declared martial law.
It put a stop to all political activities and took control of the media as protests erupted. The president later backed down, and now lawmakers are calling on him to resign. ABC's Doreen Shaw has you covered.
Tonight, tensions escalating inside South Korea, a key U.S. ally, after their democratically elected president, Yoon Suk-yeol, declared martial law to try and put a stop to political adversaries trying to allegedly overthrow his government. Watch as hours earlier, protesters stormed the streets. One woman grabs an officer's gun. Military choppers circling Seoul's parliament building. The protesters did not listen to his calls to stop. Opposition leaders rushed parliament using furniture to barricade themselves inside. South Korea's National Assembly declared martial law invalid and voted demanding Yoon lift it. Yoon then reversed his decision. It was only in place for 6 hours. The U.S. surprised by the moves, calling it a, quote, grave concern.
Our hope is, and every hope and expectation is, that any political disputes will be resolved peacefully and in accordance with the rule of law.
America has almost 30,000 troops in South Korea positioned to deter their North Korean neighbor. The U.S. expressing relief that South Korea's president reversed the martial law. But now all eyes on South Korea's political parties as they say they will call for impeachment proceedings if Yoon does not resign. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
New tonight, rescuers continue their search for a Pennsylvania woman who's believed to have fallen into a sinkhole while looking for her lost cat. It's been more than a day since the woman was last seen, and temperatures have dipped below freezing. The sinkhole is narrow and estimated to be about 30 feet deep. They started using different cameras and audio devices in the hole. They didn't hear anything, but they did see something that has crews confident they're searching in the right place. Heading outside now for a live look at Wisconsin's capital. Snow could be falling here tomorrow. Here's a check of your local forecast.
Now, your 9 Storm Track weather forecast.
Well, we're tracking some light snow moving through the Northwoods outside tonight, and likely a bit of light snow outside tomorrow as well. Here's a look at what else we're tracking. Breezy and windy weather on the way. Tomorrow afternoon, not going to feel all too comfortable. And cold midweek, temperatures dropping into the low 20s, overnight lows in the single digits. Thankfully, for those heading out this weekend, should be a touch warmer. Let's take a look here at our satellite and radar picture. You can see cloud cover continues, as well as a batch of light snow. Most of that snow up in the Northwoods, but we're seeing some light flakes and flurries here across central Wisconsin as well. You can see most of the heaviest snow right now in the northwestern corner of the state. Still a few hours of snowfall to go for those up in the Northwoods. And zooming out, you can see the end of the system not too far away. So we'll likely continue to snow up in the Northwoods for the next couple of hours. I'd imagine after midnight or 1 a.m., the snow should start to dissipate. But we do have another small chance of snow outside tomorrow. In terms of how much we're expecting, well, we're not looking at too much across the area, 1 to 2 inches up in the Northwoods. Winter storm warning, as you can see here, up in the UP, and a winter storm warning in Iron County. Part of that is due to the snowfall we're expecting tonight, which, as we mentioned, 1 to 2 inches up here in the Northwoods, but also a very good chance of lake effect snow here over the next couple of days. For that reason, also seeing a winter weather advisory up in Vilas County. Take a look here at the difference between that advisory and the warning. Well, you can see here no winter storm watch in effect. That would be for a storm headed in a couple of days from now. Winter weather advisory is when we're expecting snowfall less than 6 inches. So up in Vilas County, they are expecting a sizable amount, mainly anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, and part of that is going to be lake effect snow over the next couple of days. Iron County under that winter storm warning. That means significant snowfall of 6+ inches, which would mainly be in the northern side of the county. And you'll see why that lake effect snow will be kicking into high gear. Tonight, winds still out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. But as we move into Wednesday, we're looking at west-northwesterly winds. That's bringing in that moisture from Lake Superior, and that's a wind up to 30 miles per hour. That's also going to make tomorrow a very, very chilly day once we hit the afternoon. So here's a look at future track. As we track later into the overnight hours, we'll still consistently see a bit of snowfall up to the north. But as we mentioned, after around midnight, mainly dry conditions for those across north central Wisconsin. Heading into Wednesday, a batch of early morning snow moving into the area around 9 or 10 a.m. And then once we hit the evening hours, there might be some lake effect snow, but most of us across central Wisconsin should dry out. Bus stop forecast, 26 off to school, 20 heading home, so cooler by the afternoon. You add in those 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. Tomorrow's going to feel more like the teens or single digits. Overnight lows dropping into the single digits, lows in the 20s, until we warm up this weekend into the 30s.
New tonight. Feeling even more #blessed than usual because today is Giving Tuesday, the day to rummage around in our pockets to see if there is anything left.
With Jude Law, Kyle Mooney, and Denzel Curry. New Kimmel tonight on ABC.
Get this incredible sofa for just $298. Big deals.
Black Friday deals.
And it's been held over, so hurry. It's up to 60% off list. Only at Slumberland. Get this comfy reclining sofa for just $668. A Lazy Boy recliner for just $349. Or $100 off select Sealy hybrids. And much more. Deals so big. Prices so low.
Black Friday all month long sale.
Held over, so hurry. Only at Slumberland. While they last.
Heck yeah.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday extended event going on now. So join us for extended Black Friday savings store-wide while supplies last. Like 45% off this 6-quart slow cooker, just $29.99. Half off this Monster Jam playset, $49.99. Save $90 on this 56-piece Milwaukee socket set. And get extended Black Friday savings on assorted Blaine's bird suet, 99 cents each. Don't miss your last chance to save on extended Black Friday deals at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Game Time Sportsbook is the center of action inside Mole Lake Casino. Place a bet on your favorite sports team and watch them win on one of our 24 big screen televisions while enjoying amazing refreshments at our sports bar and lounge. Check out our casino floor with dozens of new and exciting game titles. And don't forget about the coffee pod, proudly serving Starbucks. Visit Mole Lake Casino for the latest and exciting upcoming promotions and events. Get your lucky break at Mole Lake.
You know Stone Innovations for our countertops, but how about getting your entire bathroom remodel from us? From the demolition to the new flooring, new cabinets, full tile showers, drywall, plumbers, electricians, and glass shower doors. The best part? You don't have to juggle a half dozen different contractors. Stone Innovations will help design and coordinate your entire project. One phone call for the bathroom of a lifetime. In your home, done easy. Just call Stone Innovations.
Would you like to see one of your nature or weather photos featured during one of our weather forecasts? Email your photo to weather@WAOW.com, and it could be featured during one of our weathercasts. Sponsored by GI Associates, your digestive health experts.
Navigating through retirement can be difficult, but you don't have to face it alone. Join the team from Bushka Retirement Solutions and Bushka Wealth Management every week on Financially Speaking, where they discuss important topics like taxes, 401ks, financial plans, health insurance, and Medicare, making them less complex so you can address them with more clarity. Help build your financial future by tuning in each week to Financially Speaking.
Tune in this Sunday at 10 a.m. on WAOW TV 9.
Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
We've got you covered. And now, sports.
The Bucks looking to extend their winning streak to 7 games as they travel to Detroit in the final NBA Cup group stage game. The winner tonight moves on to the quarterfinal round. Both teams 3-0 in group play thus far, and the Bucks coming out like it's the postseason. Lillard cashes in from deep. Milwaukee cruising all the way to a 20-point cushion in the first half. The Greek Freak with a slippery spin and jam. He posted 28 on the night. BP poured in 14 with Damian Lillard adding 27. The Bucks clinched the top seed in the Eastern Conference in-season tournament. They're now set to host the Orlando Magic in the quarterfinals. Big night for the Badgers as they open up Big Ten play against Michigan. First half action, John Tonje doing his thing, rattles in the triple. He led Bucky in scoring with 18. Vladislav Golden, the 7'1" Florida Atlantic transfer, a handful all night long down low. He tallied 24. This one down to the buzzer in Madison, but Wisconsin suffers their first loss of the season. Wolverines on top, 67-64. Next, a doubleheader here in Wausau. The Merrill boys and girls both in town to face Newman Catholic. Of course, the ladies up first in the non-con clash. The Blue Jays soaring early, leading double digits at the half. Kayla Clervo would add to it. Look at that excellent footwork. Merrill leading 28-15. The juniors showing she can do it all. Clervo on the crossover, coast to coast. 9-0 run out of the halftime break. Brianna Scholes doing what she can with the long ball for the Cards. Newman would bring this within striking distance late. The Lady Jays hang on and notch their second win of the season, 49-43. Next, the boys' turn to close out the doubleheader. Merrill making their season-opening debut. E.J. Wykes coming in with a spark here in the senior campaign. The strong two good on the follow-up. Newman, though, going to the big man, Liam McCarty on the baseline. He blows by with the double-clutch finish. But this new and improved Merrill club playing fast and freaky. Houghton finds Wendorf underneath. Both Blue Jays squads soaring north with the W tonight, 74-37, your final. The Packers putting in their final preparations towards what's a must-win matchup on Thursday. If Green Bay hopes to maintain title aspirations, really no simple answer to slow down this Lions offense that leads the league in scoring, but it'll start on the ground game. The Lions 5th in the league in rushing and yards per game and feature the two-headed monster Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Green Bay's defense surrendered 17 in the first meeting, now racking up 138 yards on the ground.
They're leaning on them two-headed monster guys. You know, I think one of them almost had 1,000. The other one's at like 700. So they're running the ball a lot. So really just stopping that.
You know, they do a good job of putting them in certain situations too. Like, you know, even the first time we played them, I think they played Montgomery the whole, first half. And then the second half they came in with Gibbs. So they got a good 1-2 punch. And, you know, they got a real good running game.
Should be a great game Thursday night. That's it for your sports. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Courtside Furniture in Merrill, where you'll always find 80 recliners on the floor to choose from. Courtside Furniture in Merrill, where we're laid back.
Wickersham Jewelry presents its biggest diamond sale of the season. 2 days only, December 6th and 7th. Enjoy up to 50% savings on all diamond merchandise. Save $1,000 on any 1-carat natural loose diamond or $1,500 on any 1.5-carat natural loose diamond. Take advantage of special discounts on all bridal sets, including lab-grown and natural diamonds. If it has a diamond in it, it's on sale. Visit Wickersham Jewelry December 6th and 7th at all locations.
Help us deliver Christmas to area families in need. Join News 9 for our annual Toys for Tots campaign. The need has never been greater.
Donate a new, unwrapped toy now through Thursday, December 5th.
Because every kid deserves a little joy this holiday season.
Drop off a new unwrapped toy now through December 5th at Olson Tire and Auto Service and Olson Auto Body and Paint. Olson Tire and Auto Service and Olson Auto Body and Paint, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs.
Help us deliver Christmas to area families in need. Join News 9 for our annual Toys for Tots campaign. The need has never been greater. Donate a new, unwrapped toy now through Thursday, December 5th, because every kid deserves a little joy this holiday season.
Drop off a new unwrapped toy now through December 5th at Bartelt Insurance Services. Bartelt Insurance Services is proud to participate in this annual giving event. Bartelt Insurance Services, your trusted local insurance agency.
When life spells heartburn, how do you spell relief? ROLAIDS. Rolaids dual-active formula begins to neutralize acid on contact. Rolaids spells relief.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
The holidays should be a time for peace and joy, but sometimes disaster strikes when you least expect it, whether it's a frozen pipe or a kitchen fire causing unexpected damage. Thankfully, North Star Restoration Services is here to bring comfort back to your home, helping you get back to celebrating the season with peace of mind. We wish you a safe and joyful holiday season. When disaster strikes, even during the holidays, look to the north. North Star Restoration Services, helping you find your way back home.
ET weeknights at 6:30 on WAOW TV 9.
It has always started with the call to serve, fighting and winning for our nation. But Marines are never really finished. They serve in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful, always Marine.
Catch all the laughs, catch all the fun, catch the greatest comedies on Catchy Comedy.
Catchy, huh?
On Broadcast Channel 9.2 and these providers.
Jackson, it sounds like some of those drivers out there in the morning might see some of the snow whipping around.
Yeah, if you're up in the Northwoods, you might still have some snow-covered roads early on. And once those winds kick in, it could be, lifting a bit of that snow. Here's our potential. Out there tonight up in the Northwoods, looking at about a half an inch, 2 inches of snowfall. From Rhinelander to Wausau, closer to about a half inch or less. Now we take a look at our extended forecast. Decent chance of snow tomorrow, widely scattered. Should be on the lighter side. We're talking up to an inch. High temperature near 30. That'll be late morning, dropping to the teens into the afternoon with those gusty winds.
That 30s is going to feel pretty good after what we've had here the last few
morning.
days. In the morning, yeah.
But the afternoon not so much.
We're settling into December, that's for sure. That's it for us. Thanks for joining.
Have a good night.
That doesn't sound good. If your furnace is making unusual sounds, it's time to call Southport Heating. We answer the phone live 24/7, 365.
Southport Heating.
We answer the phone live 24/7, 365.
Farmers know every seed, every harvest, and every decision impacts their bottom line. Egg Country Farm Credit Services understands the big picture of egg operations. Our member-owned cooperative is focused on your success, providing egg lending and financial services that help you thrive. On the farm, in our offices, or online, we are focused on egg, focused on you.
Let's take a look out at Weston, where we'll
see your hometown weather from a brand new view with the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Weston Weather Cam, sponsored by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a rugged new Passport, Pilot with available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Customer loyalty really pays off this Sunday through Wednesday at Fleet Farm, where Fleet Rewards members save an extra 10%. No rebates, no waiting. Members can save 10% on qualifying purchases in-store and online. Not a member? Sign up to save right now. Because who wants to wait for rebates? Come on, get the most out of your holiday shopping with an extra 10% off, the best prices guaranteed. And thanks for your business from Fleet Farm. Some restrictions apply.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
It's Blain's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday Extended event going on now. So join us for extended Black Friday savings store-wide while supplies last. Like more than half off these men's Skechers athletic shoes, just $29.99. Half off these Blain's brand nuts and chocolates. Save $10 on Ergo Drive heated vehicle seat cushions or blankets. And get extended Black Friday savings on select orthopedic dog beds, just $12.99. Don't miss your last chance to save on extended Black Friday deals at Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Download the News 9 News app today. News 9, we've got you covered.
That doesn't sound good. If your furnace is making unusual sounds, it's time to call Southport Heating. We answer the phone live 24/7, 365.
Southport Heating.
We answer the phone live 24/7, 365.